Yo, what? Alright, this is a... I'm wearing a Halloween costume. Let me just be totally clear about that. I'm dressed as, Young Gravy. So. I'm not gonna wear the sunglasses for long. It's just to, complete the look before I actually get started. Okay, let me just see if I can get everything online. Dorky? Thank you, I appreciate that. Let's see here. There it is. I couldn't find the live monitor for TikTok, and that's essential to be able to see what's going on that platform. So, put that there. This here. How's it going, Damon? I see you in chat already, brother. Maybe you're trying to have a quiet morning. We're getting this platinum shortly. I only did a little bit last night. So here's the fit. I've got the chains. Despite appearances, I'm not a pimp. The hat's over there. I'm Young Gravy, the rapper. So, yeah. Stream is unstable. Let me make sure that everything's working as intended. So, let's see here. My bitrate is good. Twitch is not liking it. Hold on, Twitch. Hold on, Twitch. Tidy stream delay. Okay. Okay. All right. I read out the live monitor. Should be fine. Should be all right. Let me go ahead and do two more things, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start the stream in earnest. Resident Evil 2 plat today, brother. Today, yes. Like within the hour, most likely. We're already in the sewers, and I've got an infinite minigun. Like, there's not really any question about if, it's when. I did the S rank on accident yesterday, which I thought was kind of funny. So this is post-Crocodile. I've only got the one shield heal, though. I'm gonna keep the sunglasses on for a little bit, the shades, so to speak, but not for very long. I can't actually see the screen very well like this, as you'd probably expect. Here, community tab is taking up some space. Let me widen this. I fixed the alerts. I fixed the TikTok stream. Okay, let me just message a buddy. Might have to reset the stream if I'm actually having instability. I'm gonna wait for somebody to confirm in chat, because I can't tell from my end. It looks fine. So if you see any abnormalities in the stream, please let me know, because I can't. I don't see anything wrong with it. But Twitch is notifying me like, oh, the stream is unstable. So, if you think that's true, please let me know and I'll restart and assess. But, hi, kitty cat. Okay. I thought I'd last longer with the shades, but that's all I had in me. How you doing? I'm wearing a Halloween costume. Isn't that great? It's been a while since I've done that. Would you not put your hair in my coffee? Thank you. Actually, I need to see the screen too. Here's Arya. I know. This little diva. She managed to... She was, like, about to settle her tail in my coffee, so praise the Lord that didn't happen. I've been pretty heartbroken, though. We're back on that minigun bullshit, by the way, Seth. Final trophy. I'm fucking thrilled. Are you dead? I thought not. Like, I could have practiced repeatedly to do a hardcore speedrun on Leon as well, but I already did all of the hard stuff. Like, look, I beat G1 with, like, a knife only on Claire. I think I earned an easy finish to the plat. I don't think that's a controversial take. But if anybody were to disagree with me, I'd be fighting them. Got the stairs fixed? Oh, really? That quick? Dude, nice. Okay. I was genuinely invested in that, so... Glad you got it fixed. I was a little late to stream, that's all. It's a good thing, though, because I had a phone call to attend to. They accepted the offer. Regardless of style, if it's boys especially. By the way, I meant to tell you before I went into stream, the job offer, they ended up giving me more than I asked for, which is awesome, because their minimum was way too low for me, and I was like, if I'm making this life change, this shift work's going to be a little bit more stressful, it's a longer drive, like, you got to pay me more. So, the stairs weren't working because I was making fake meshes from them, and mad kudos. Are you going to take it? I'm thinking so. They're sending the offer today. Obviously, they want me to be like, answer today. I need to know if you want to take it today, but I still need to get the certification exam done, which I'm pretty confident about anyways. I mean, like, Saturday and Sunday, I'll probably be doing practice exams, and as soon as Wednesday, I'll have it properly scheduled, finally, for real this time. And I've been talking about this cert for a long time. I think you'll remember I've mentioned this thing, like, quite a bit. So, finally getting that knocked out is going to be great. Because it's going to open the door to other stuff in the future. Like, especially if I want to take, like, remote work, this certification is going to allow things like that. Like, remote work of, like, 140, 160 plus type income, so. Which is the goal. Obviously, working 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., neither of those sounds super appealing. I think I prefer day shift, but apparently it's a rotation every 6 months, so. Though I might be a floater. I might be 3 days on nights, 2 days on days, etc. With backfill type thing. Would you please just... But yeah, I'm going to discuss it with the wife and all that, but I'm thinking it looks pretty good. I think she wants me to take it. Watch streak. You're on a 3-stream watch streak? I'm sorry I don't have any redeems on my channel yet for you to play with. If you have any ideas, please feel free to put them in the Discord. Because I don't know what to do. I had a really good idea last night, but I already forgot it. So, like I said, I had a great idea for... I don't need this. I just opened this safe again. Last time we opened that safe on Leon, I was like, oh, I didn't need this. It just happened again. Yeah, I want to put some redeems for my stream points. An example is there's a streamer that I've actually watched that I like a lot. He's got one where it's... Did I tell you this already? There's, what do you call it? It's a green screened clip of Borat going, what kind of dog is this? Shit like that. Stupid, funny memes, things to overlay on the stream. I don't know. I always like redeems as a viewer, so I want some good ones. It's just hard, it turns out, to pick some. And the ones that I do want, other people are already using. I don't want to just copy what somebody else has got on their channel. That, I don't know, seems disingenuous, but... For, like, the rounded spires, should I do, like, Gothic towering to narrow thingies? Or should I put, like, the castle topper bit on them and call them watchtowers? Well, it's a fantasy world, so the practicality of the watchtowers doesn't really matter. Watchtowers could be the vibe. I almost want to look at some examples of Gothic architecture. Like, there's, is it Iceland? Or maybe Finland? there's this really, really cool church that I guess churches are a good inspiration point for Gothic architecture, but there's one in Europe or something that's got just, I think it is Iceland actually, just has this insane, infinite-looking wall with like tiers going up towards the center point, and the cross is integrated into like the actual building. It's not just like stuck on top. One of the most badass pieces of architecture I've ever seen, and of course it's a church, but cathedrals and whatnot. Rounded spires. You're talking about the spires specifically, though. I like the idea of making them watchtowers, but like, is the building like administrative? Is the building palatial? Like, what's the function of the building? I don't think I've asked you that.
Oh my God. This is
A rough sketch on. Where's my phone? I might have left my phone in the other room. If you sent it on Snap, I'll check in a minute. Don't worry, by the way, the costume's temporary. I'm just showing it off right now, and then I'll probably be changing out of this later. And then I'll be wearing it again later tonight, but I mean, I won't be on the it doesn't really matter. Why are you changing out of the costume? I don't know. I feel like wearing your shirt is fun. One sec, Seth. Let me gun this guy down and then I'll check your message. No rush. Make sure to mention it's Swagny so we can find OGs. Yeah, okay, I'll throw Swagny out there too. I was wearing the shades a second ago, but it was hard to see the game because, as you could tell, the game's pretty dark. So, I had to take the shades off. I'll put it back on in a second to show you. I don't know if you saw it. Well, I sent you the selfie, so. I think it's a good look. Plus the hair. My hair's like really long right now. So, you know, usually I would keep it short, but I think it actually looks kind of good as it is. It's just hard to tame. My hair is very, the word's not curvy. I think it, well, my hair's like wavy. It's not curly hair, but it's like wavy hair, I think is how you describe it. So, here, I'll take off my headphones so you can see it. So my hair, when I grow it long, it's pretty long right now, it doesn't grow down. It grows out. Like, my hair poofs. So, like, I can't do, like, the Viking look. You know what I mean? I could probably do Leon's look here. If I straightened it, which I've done in high school. Obviously that was about, Jesus Christ, it was about 10 years ago now, but I've straightened my hair before, and it's doable. It's just, my hair is just wavy. It just doesn't straighten like that. It doesn't go like that. So, but yeah, Swagny, Young Gravy. Somebody said I look like, was it like a 30 Rock reference or something? I can't remember what it was. I haven't seen that show, so I don't know. But it was funny. Is my point. We're getting this platy today, by the way, boys. Like, it's locked and loaded. It's in the bag. There's no question about it. Look, I have an infinite minigun. Like, there's not really any question about it. Would a Tower of Mog or whatever it was from Lord of Rings be a vibe for this? Tower of Mog. I've heard of Moog, but I don't think that's what you're talking about, and that's also not Lord of the Rings, so. Tower of Mog. Unless you're talking about, like, Sauron's Eye. That would be a cool thing to kind of play around with, like that idea. But I don't think that's what you mean. Oh, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, the Eye of Sauron, yeah. Stream delay. Don't forget, we're talking, but there's a stream delay. Okay, Tower of Sauron? Yeah, dude, that would fuck. Absolutely. And you could do, like, an orb in the center, or maybe an orb at the bottom, and the tower is built over and on top of the orb. Maybe it's not an orb, maybe it's a beam of light, but if you don't want to just do a one-to-one copy, obviously the inspiration will be obvious if you do an Eye of Sauron, but like I said, you could flip the design and make it so that the source of the power is underneath the structure. I think that would be really fucking cool. I don't want to throw too much of my lore at you, though, because then I feel like I'm losing my lore, because I've done so much world building. World building's a great hobby, by the way. Even if you don't plan on writing a story around it, or making a game, or whatever the case may be, world building's fun as hell. Just creating a universe and kind of messing about with how it works. Who was there, and what the history is and stuff. I like writing history from our world. So, because I like history in our world. Well, I like it. It's not good. Our history is pretty goddamn messy if you know your stuff, but could absolutely do modes or make it a bit of story for it too. I could certainly help with lore building and story if you'd be interested. I know you're fully capable, and I know you've got Brendan, and he's got like stuff he's written years ago. And I have tools you can use to make world building a little easier. Not like AI or copy paste or anything like that, or like frameworks, but like actual like it just helps you with the structure, like the relationships and whatnot of like different civilizations and stuff. So that's right. That's what you told me when I was complaining. I was let's be honest. When I was bitching about the extraction idea, and you were like, but I have a unique take on it. It's going to be cool. And now you've adjusted it to something that sounds like something I'd enjoy. So I do believe you when you say that. When you say that you want us to play it, you genuinely took my input, which I think is pretty awesome. I appreciate that. Or maybe that's obvious too, and you're like, duh, of course I did. But, I mean, you know. It's not even like a you thing. It's like, Buddy says he'll do this, but will he? it's you know how it is. So, like, when I was kind of bitching about it, I thought you were just going to carry on and do whatever you were going to do, and then I was probably going to try it, but maybe not be super invested. But the way you've described it, it sounds badass. Remember, I compared it to Black Ops 1 wager matches, and it sounds cool. I low-key like the gambling idea way more than losing items, because that means we can make custom legendaries and such. Yeah, and like I said, this is a personal preference, so it's an idea I like when I see it in games. It's also why, with like, when we would use like Tinker's Construct in our Minecraft mod packs, I would do like Tinker's Tool leveling. I like the idea of tools and weapons and gear that level up and get stronger with the player. So if there could be like, when you start the character, like maybe Sea of Thieves style, you have multiple characters, right? With different progression. So like maybe when you start the character, you have a choice of like a gift. Think along the lines of Dark Souls. And the gift can grow alongside you, so it could be a breastplate, or some sabatons, or a spear, or whatever, you know? A quiver. I don't know, just as like a vague concept, I think the idea of gear that gets stronger with the player is so freaking cool. So any way that you can do that is going to be badass. So that's what I perceive when you say custom legendaries. That's what comes to mind. I don't think that's exactly what you meant, but maybe it's in the same ballpark. By the way, we're about to get to G2. Shouldn't have much issue with him. Don't need the film reel or the ammo. Obviously, we don't need the ammo. Let me just double check. Stream is healthy on TikTok's just not behaving. I don't know if like my stream key got revoked again or like what. I don't misbehave. I don't do anything I'm not supposed to. I thought maybe for some reason the stream was suspended because I was playing this game and I didn't have it marked as mature content. So, do you know what I mean? So I was like, maybe I was streaming mature content and like, but there's no violations on my account. I checked. Go grab a snack? Yeah, okay. Grab one for me too. I should probably eat. Whenever we get the platy, I'll grab a snacky. Because yesterday I streamed for like 6 hours, 7 hours. And I didn't eat the whole time, which is bad. So, you know, don't do that. But I mean, I did. And I regretted it. I was trying to see if there's another T-bar junction. I'm trying to remember where this last T-bar door is. I always miss it, and then I just have the T-bar, and I don't need it. I guess it's really not going to matter, though, huh? Buddy's grabbing a snack. Proud of you, Seth. Proud of you. Take care of your damn self. I need to ask you how the puppy's doing. I think I know the puppy's name, but I'm not, like, certain. Does that make sense? Like I know the homie's dog's name, but I'm not 100% on it. I'm close. Get another RGB going. We've got like 4 now. And I don't know if anybody watching is like, why is he bothering with full heals and shield heals? He's got a freaking minigun. Uh, actually, I'll bring two. The liquors put me into one shot. So, you know, the minigun's great, but there's plenty of user error that can happen. I talked about this yesterday. Like, Damon, if you're here, and Seth, I don't know if you came back already or not, but, like, just because I have a minigun, you know what I mean? I'm not suddenly indestructible, and so I try not to behave that way, because it'd be a pretty dumb way to die. Especially since you have limited saves in this run. I'm already at like 8 saves though, so I guess, you know, I'm not going for S+. I should be able to get an S rank no problem, because the time limit I believe is 2.5 hours, or 3.5 hours for S rank. Yeah, oh, okay, here we go. 2.5 hours for hardcore. Okay, so I'm wasting time. I'm probably not gonna get an S rank, but I don't need one. The original plan was to S+ rank Leon, because I S+ ranked Claire A, and I was really proud of that. I learned all the like speedrun strats and the ins and outs of the game, and I was like, I don't know, I was super proud of it. But I'm just like looking at like this library of games that I want to play, and I'm like, I really ought to just finish up and go to the next game. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I like RE2, and I'll probably come back to it for fun, we're gonna come back later. And then as far as what game is next, so I had a mix of ideas. I think since it's still Halloween, I'm gonna start another new game, which is a bad idea. I'm trying to get my completion percentage up. I'm up to like 84% or something insane like that, and I'm really proud of that, because it's taken a lot of effort, and it's taken a lot of self-control to not buy new games much. Like when I got Battlefield 6, I didn't buy that. I was like resisting the urge to buy the game because I wanted to play it so bad, and I love Battlefield. So my wife was like taking pity in a way, but she was kind of proud of me at the same time. So she was like, "I'll get you Battlefield," and so she did. But and shout out to my wife. I love you very much. But yeah, I'm not buying games right now. So it's the whole part of the whole point of my completionist streak, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to finish more games. This is a game that I never gave a chance. Not really. I had earned a couple trophies on it, kind of hanging out with my ex-brother-in-law. I didn't need to open this, but I just wanted to see what was in here because I didn't remember. Looks like on hardcore it's ink spots, but great band, by the way, the Ink Spots. As far as I know, they didn't do anything crazy in the past, but well, who knows. Interesting way that they model the gibbing in this game. You can clearly tell the model continues, and the foot is actually invisible. The model doesn't lose, obviously the model isn't changed, but you create an item that's a leg that falls off of the corpse and despawns, probably. But look at that. So that's a separate object. That didn't come off of this object. That's a completely separate object. Same with like the arm. Like that's, but the actual, so what I'm saying, the actual wireframe for this model is still here, but the collisions are not there, and the texture is gone, and they replace it with an alternative model that has different. Okay, this is crazy cool to realize. It's probably dynamic though. Like I doubt there's like 7 different models for the head is missing, the leg is missing, both legs are missing, one leg is missing, the other arm is missing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's probably dynamically updated, but I don't know, it's cool to realize that that's probably how that works. I got completely off track of whatever the hell I was saying. Oh, I think it was my reasoning for completionism. Makes me feel better. If I spend $70 on a game and then I actually do everything the game has to offer, I feel better about buying the next game because, you know, I'm not wasting the games that I'm getting, so to speak. Now, if I don't like a game, I'm not going to spend hundreds of hours trying to complete it. But did you catch the part where I was nerding out over the gibbing system in this game, or do you want me to go ahead and try to re-explain it? It's not like it would be hard for you to understand because you're literally doing game dev right now. But it is cool if you wanted to implement something like that in your game. What I realized, it's probably true with like COD zombies as well, and you can probably tell what I was talking about beforehand. I'll wait for stream delay to catch up as well, because I need to drink some coffee. But If you're curious, I'll give my spiel again, and you can tell me if you think I'm right or if I'm wrong. I'd be happy to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think? You know what? I'll run through my theory again. Wait, I was making small throwing people around some collects because I wasn't explain again, but I thought about the mixing. So I was talking about the way that the model actually works, and why it looks the way it does. Do you see like how the sleeves go out like that? So I'm thinking the wireframe of the model, like the actual limbs, are still there. They don't come off when you gib in a game. And I don't know if this is just me suddenly understanding how things work, but like the collisions are off. Obviously, if he had his arm, I'd be able to kind of kick him with my foot, right? I'd be able to move the body, but I can't move the body until I get close like this. So what I'm saying is, this arm is still here. When I shoot his arm off, the game creates another object that looks like it's this model's arm, which is probably assigned to this model. And I was wondering if you think it's dynamic, or if there are like 20 different models of like left arm missing, left arm and left leg missing, left arm and right arm missing. Like, you know what I mean? Or if it's just the one model with like a dynamic update. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like that's not even a different head. That's just, they just apply like a texture to it. But do you get what I'm trying to say? How the actual, because I'm saying the model is still full. The model still has its arms, but as far as like game mechanics wise, or how it works in programming side, it makes a new object that looks like the zombie's arm, drops that on the floor, makes the zombie's arm invisible. Oh, thank you. I keep getting lost in the moderator view. I could just spend 5 minutes figuring it out, but I haven't yet. So, but I just don't know. I wanted to know what you think. I keep pulling my little jacket shut, but I just realized that you guys can't even see down my jacket anyway, so there's really not reason to do so. Man, TikTok's still not working. That's really disappointing. I wonder if I'm even live on the app. Let me just check through the web app real quick. Because if not, that sucks. Chrome's autofill is being annoying. I might switch back to Opera. I don't care about lead scraping. Yeah, I'm not live on TikTok. I thought I fixed it. Let me end the TikTok live, not the Twitch live. View analytics. Yeah, nothing. Not showing up in feeds or anything. It's weird. Last successful stream I had on TikTok was October 23rd, so last week. But my stream key is still valid. So why is my stream not being pushed at all? It's not even showing up on the live list. Is it because... Let me try something. I've got the Streamlabs key generator. They've released a new version. Maybe... Yeah, that's weird. Token from web. Okay, my token might be incorrect on the actual app. But it's just weird that the live monitor says I was live, but TikTok is saying no. Mac OS, Linux, and ARM64. Okay. Yeah, the Windows zip is gone. Okay. Thanks, GitHub. That's not helpful at all. Let's try something else. Let's try... What's the 2 trophies left? Actually, it's just 1. I include the platinum in my count. Maybe I shouldn't. But we're just completing Leon's story on hardcore. I'm on Leon A. I did all the speedrun strats for Leon, or for Claire A hardcore. And I managed to get my time down low enough to get an S+. So I have infinite minigun on Leon A. So we're getting the platinum today. I guess I'll just focus back down on this. But for some reason, one of my streaming platforms isn't working correctly. And I don't know how to fix it, unfortunately. So I might just have to leave that for now and get the platty. But I like streaming vertically because it saves the footage, and it's easy to upload on short form platforms. So like if I want to upload a highlight on TikTok or Shorts on YouTube to like boost my reach, I can. So not having this online sucks. So I'm gonna try like one more thing, and then we're just gonna continue because I want to get this platinum. I've been excited about this since last night. I even dressed up for it. I'm wearing my Halloween costume on stream to celebrate getting the platy. Let me just see. I'm just gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna run it as administrator. My computer's gonna flip out. Yep. I was able to do that off screen. Cool. Save config and load from web. Yeah, so the trouble is it wants me to download a new version of this app that I'm using, but it doesn't exist. Basically, it's only, so it wants me to get the 2.0.7 version, but only the 2.0.6 version. So I'm just going to re-download the entire app and re-find my, this will be my true final effort, and if not, we'll just leave, we'll leave it behind. We'll leave TikTok behind today, but I prefer not to. Stream key generator, there it is. Let me delete the old version really quick, and then we're going to go ahead and carry on with Blasting Fools. We're going to be doing G2 here in a minute. I don't think he's going to be much of an issue. I don't even know if I would need to use the crane. I don't think you can beat the boss without using the crane. I'm pretty sure it's a scripted thing you've got to engage with, but either way. Let me go ahead and send a few ideas for towers. Some real rough sketches, but they on the score this time. Okay. I'll check it while that's unzipping. Okay, so on the left you got some like fantasy, is the word I'm looking for, like parapet style. And then these kind of conical ones. The top left kind of looks like a boat, but it's very expressive. It's very mystical. So if this is like a magical kingdom type thing, I think the top left actually works pretty good, despite me saying it looks like a boat. I think it actually makes sense. And there's sort of like a reverse cone here, almost like a Mario pipe or something is what that looks like. Oh, no, it's tiered. So that's the bottom. It goes up, and this is the top with this cone, upside down cone. Okay. Interesting. So it's two cones with a cylinder between them, as a base concept for the shape. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I'd be excited to see what else you come up with, but those two are pretty good. Like I said, that top left one is appealing for like I said, a sort of like odd, otherworldly type mystical kingdom. Reworking left side, almost think it could be different ones on different towers. So sort of eclectic then. You're going to go with different styles. That's interesting. I like that as a concept. Let's see how you play with that. Maybe the shorter towers and the taller towers look different. Maybe the shorter towers are the actual watchtowers and the longer towers are for... Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to inject too much logic into it. It's a fantasy world. Here, I think I know what happened with my TikTok stream tool. My dumbass did a rebrand, and I think I changed my username on TikTok, which would... Oh no, nope, yeah, the username is still Ladrielnock, so load from web. System cannot find the files specified. Load from PC. There we go. Save config. And then Resident Evil. Okay, caps lock is on. Brilliant. Resident Evil 2 Platinum. And next game. Because we are doing a special next game after this. Let me try without mature content enabled. I don't know if it was because I didn't flag it, but it hasn't worked while flagged. Unflag mature content. and then click go live. Allegedly, the live started successfully, so I'll open a new live monitor and close this old one. Yeah. Damn. I really wanted a vertical clip of the platinum. That is going to be unfortunate if it doesn't work. Stream all vertical outputs. Yeah, I am. Maybe I don't want that linked in that way. So I could change the stream key, and then I'm going to... I don't want it to sync up. I don't want it to start and stop when OBS starts and stops. Because I think that's part of the problem. I had that problem before. And then... let me do end, go live. Because two of my regulars that are usually in my streams have come from TikTok. They were like, oh, you stream on Twitch? And then they'll go to the Twitch link. So it would suck to lose this, because I've met cool people through here. Let me try one more thing. I said that a minute ago, but I actually do have just one more idea. I'm going to download the previous version of the program, if it's still on the releases page, so that, because that I know that version works. The latest doesn't have a Windows download for some reason. So let's just get 2.05. Try that. Genuine last fix action, and then we're just gonna carry on and get the platy. And I'll clip it manually. I have a hotkey, so it's not that bad. Windows blowing up all important metadata except for the name of the file. I need to see which one I'm looking at, brother. Classic Windows. Yes, extract the file, you goober. Are you sure? I am sure. That's why I clicked on it. Thank you. All right, and that's open. Can I load from web? I think the program wants to crash. There we go. Log into TikTok. Okay. It's still so cheesy to say too. Don't care for the app name. TikTok is a very funny app name. All right, I need to get my phone. I think this will be the fix. It's worth it. I need to get this clip. This is something I want to do from here on out. Check out the fit, by the way. Please don't lay right behind the chair. I don't want to hurt you. That would make me sad. All right. You're a cute kitty. I don't want you getting squished. That would break my heart. All right. Here we go, logging back in. This app is so annoying. The moment you open it, it just starts playing stuff in your face. Leave me alone. Let me start it paused. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like an annoyance. It's just like, I don't know. Don't yell in my face the moment I walk in the room. Good lord, failed to obtain token online. Then load from PC, brother. No, I don't want the new version because it doesn't work. And then I'm going to put the stream title again. Resident Evil 2 Platinum and next game. What is the next game? Any guesses? Huh? Are we excited? I've been playing Resident Evil 2 for like 2 weeks now. Go live. Hopefully this worked. Hopefully this worked. If this didn't, I don't know, I'll cry about it or something. Like I said, I've got hotkeys. I'm going to make sure I know what they are. So let me grab them real quick. It's going to be... numlock, backslash, and numstar is what I bound them to. Why numlock? What was I thinking? No. Oh, okay, fair enough. I can actually see when I press the button. That's why it has a genuine feedback. Numlock backslash. Okay. All right, we're good. We're good to go. That's all I needed to see. Just wanted to make sure. I think the stream's probably still not going to work, but that was the best idea I could get, was just reverting to an old version of the program. So we'll see if that works. If not, that sucks. But again, oh well. Do we need the T-bar again? To go back up to the police station, but I'm not going to. At least not through that way. No. We're not doing a completionist run. I already did all that. Trying to see if I can do this off the top of my head from memory, but I think the rook actually goes. Well, we could read the hint. How about that? Let's do the puzzle. Let's actually do the puzzle. Rook and knight, same wall. Bishop and queen aren't next to each other. Rook and queen are opposite each other. Queen and pawn. So the rook's got to go here. The bishop's probably on the left of the rook, but that means the queen goes in the middle here. And then we're going to put the king here, next to the queen. And I'll put the bishop in that back one across from the knight. Let me just double check, though. Bishop and queen aren't next to each other. Rook and knight are on the same wall. Knight. Okay, so then... let's go ahead and do that. That's the king, yeah? That's the queen. So then... rook and knight are on the same wall. So then rook goes in the middle here. Queen goes in the middle on the other side. Bishop goes across from pawn. And king goes in the corner here. That's going to be the solution. Check it out. How's it going, brother? Yeah, we're getting the platinum pretty soon. We just got to go through the end of Leon A. We're rushing through it. There's Leon A hardcore, and then I get the platinum. So those last two trophies are... well, I'll just show you. Hardcore Rookie and Raccoon City Native. And then on to the next game. Feel free to drop some guesses down below what you think the new game is. If you were here yesterday, you'll have a better idea of what it probably is. But like I said, feel free to guess. Where are you going? There's no... baby, there's nowhere over there. You can't... okay, now you're blocking chat. What if they have something to say? Oh, I know. Here she is. Can you just lay down right here? No? She's just gonna jump down again. Okay, she's being really weird today. I have a little mini Zen garden in the other room, and I don't know if they were chasing or fighting or whatever earlier, but one of them like kicked it, so there was green sand like all over the floor, which was a little bit annoying. Obviously, I wasn't mad at them. They're animals. They don't know. You know what I mean? But I was like, damn it. So I had to spend like 5 minutes trying to clean up green sand. It's still all over the place, as you'd expect, but let's see if I can figure it out. Alright, we're just going to kind of troll Willie B here. So either his hand goes in 5 times, or I do enough damage to him. Let's see if I can. He's gonna tab a lot more HP. He's gonna tab a lot more HP. Yep, okay. I already did it. Wow. So, still, minigun doesn't care. Mini doesn't care. Don't care if it's hardcore mode. Don't care if it's whatever. Speedrun strat, by the way. It's not anything too special, but... I don't think I can stop him while charging with this, but I'm gonna get some damage on. Catwalk is a good place to get free damage. Alright, bud? I didn't realize I was stun locking. That's actually awesome. I don't think you could take a knee up here, but I can get him to red, can't I? This feels so good after having to do this the hard way. This is the boss fight that took me the most effort, like the most tries. Like easily, this is the hardest boss fight for me, at least. Like I was able to do G1 or Birkin 1, whatever you're gonna call it. Pretty much no problem with the knife strat. when I was doing the Claire speedrun, but I don't know what it is with this version of him. Maybe it's the tight little, this, don't say that, brother. It's this cramped area that we're in, I think is the main culprit. Like, it just throws me off so much. Yeah, I don't like it when you swing at me. That makes me sad. But I think, so I'm really good at dodging his jump. So, he's gonna slash. The slash is what always hits me. I'm ass at dodging the slash. I don't know what it is. I can't do it. That didn't do any damage though. Can you take a knee, brother? Yeah, thank you.
Now I got you.
That. He should be one shot like right now. I'll have a nade ready just in case he starts getting up, but I don't think he has time. Okay, yeah, there we go. Bye, have a great time. Okay, Willie B. We'll call it G2 over. Good lord.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
Handgun ammo, there's a knife there. I already got the flashbang. I didn't even really need it. I just kind of felt like disrespecting him a little. So, we meet up with Ada here, I think. Yeah, she's in the compactor. That would have sucked. Okay. So, yeah, you want to walk us out?
The cable car will take us down to Nest. My wristband's our ticket to...
I'm so disappointed that TikTok's not working. I might have to stream my screen later and see if you can help me figure it out. Because it says streaming, it's showing the time, it's showing that it's linked to my account, and all the keys are working. So, sent a model.id unlike any of my actual sketches, actually. Okay. Huh. Huh. Okay. Now, these parts below the cone. So there's like spikes on the top, yeah. And then you have like this, it looks like an airport traffic control structure, like that kind of thing, if that's what you're going for. So you've got the parapet there, and I'm sure people could stand down there, whatever. Is that going to be glass or some kind of, is that the viewing platform? Because I like that structure. It looks like, or it reminds me of, like I said, that air traffic control tower type structure. Which is, I don't know, I think that's a really good concept. I wish I could show it on stream, but I just don't feel like changing all the settings that I would have to in order to show it. And it's just a concept, so maybe when you're done with it, we'll show it. But, it's on the right track. I think it's, like, almost there.
Let me carry you.
No, that only make me feel worse.
Oh, man, okay. That was pretty dope. That's a good idea. I like it. It's like you combined your first two ideas. Tweaking and adding base colors. Okay, so you're actually modeling it, like, officially. I thought you were just gonna hang around on the sketching a little bit longer. You're already getting going. You said, I have an idea and I'm running with it.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared.
Oh man, I wish I could figure out what's going on with this TikTok stream. You know what I mean? I'm probably going to be bitching about this for the rest of the day.
You know what I was thinking? I can't wait for the
Ooh,
FBI
did I just fix it?
Headquarters and take those bastards to justice.
I agree, but
I might have fixed it.
You're not working in
with a single button press, which is a little embarrassing.
Case. Once we get the G virus,
we'll find out. Usually on TikTok for like a 2-hour stream, I get upwards of like maybe like 100 views, which isn't a whole lot, but it's quite a bit for somebody who just started. And the past 2 days, I've gotten 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's how I'm like, oh, there's something wrong with it. If you fixed it, we don't gotta complain. So. Also sent the revised idea. Sweet. Okay, yeah, because I like what you're working with now. The idea that you're playing with right now is oh, okay. The vibe. So what you've given here with this kind of like metallic brown and metal is almost like a Star Wars. I'm getting like a Star Wars vibe off of this. I know that's not the intent, but I just wanted to share what it was making me feel. It's giving me like feelings of what is that place called? Not Nar Shaddaa. It's like I guess, you know the barge that Jabba the Hutt, that kind of like whatever that culture is in Star Wars. Not the Hutts, but like the actual people that made the boats, the airboats. It's given me the airboats from Star Wars, or that place where Dooku and Yoda first fight, where I think Obi-Wan gets bodied yet again because he always gets bodied for some reason. Oh shit! I did not mean to post my stream key in my Discord. That's not useful. Let's be careful here. I don't need to be doing silly stuff like that. Good lord. Easily distracted over here though, huh? Okay, so I've got 2 shields. I've got a red-green herb, so an extra blue wouldn't hurt. Honestly, we should be able to just chug right through the lab. I think we're getting this platinum, like I said, within the hour. I have pretty much no doubt about that. So we'll do G3, and I don't think we fight Super Tyrant. We won't be fighting G4 in this playthrough. If I'm not a dum-dum. Pretty sure that's how the game works. Who else comes to life? You. You have a grenade for me? You do. Thanks, Pumpkin. Happy Halloween, by the way. No. You don't get to get up. You don't get to bite me. I've dealt with that shit enough. You got enough bites in. Geonosis? Yeah, okay, I think that's what I'm thinking of. It's specifically that brown metallic color that's making me think of Star Wars. I vibe with it. Like a fantasy with a vague Star Wars comparison to be drawn is cool. Star Wars got a lot of really cool ideas for like cultures and creatures and stuff. Warhammer Fantasy is also a good place to draw inspiration from if you're looking for more inspo. You probably aren't, but if you are, Warhammer Fantasy is a wealth of really good ideas that they just don't flesh out because it's not as popular as 40k, as we both know. People just like 40k more. I think it's older. Like I think it's been around longer, so more people have exposed to it. I think a lot of people might not even be aware of Warhammer Fantasy, but I think it's solid. Where does that zombie come from? When I come back into this hallway here in a bit, there'll be a zombie just kind of standing there, and I have no idea where she comes from. Security room doesn't have anything I need. I will throw the fun fact out there again. I said this yesterday. If you skip the locker in the STARS lab, am I being stupid? Be more specific. If you don't get this, the weapons locker in the safety deposit room, not the STARS office, that weapon, so it's Leon's shotgun and Claire's grenade launcher, it will show up right here. So if you skip that, you could save some time to get through RPD faster, and once you get here, you can get the grenade launcher. You don't really need the grenade launcher until you get this far into the game. And the shotgun's just not that great. It's good, don't get me wrong, I like the shotgun, but from my experience, it's for some reason it's super weak at long range, which is something, it's a video game trope that I just hate, but I mean, you gotta have balance, right? But it's too weak at long range, so you have to get right up in the face of the zombie and aim up to be able to headshot them and kill them in one shot. Otherwise, it's just not going to. It just doesn't work. So, don't know whose idea that was, but the shotgun in this game is kind of deep, so just a little bit. It doesn't, just like I said, it doesn't hold up. Even when you get the stock, the shotgun is still just okay. So, any shotgun enjoyers in chat want to correct me, feel free, but I don't know. I mean, at any rate, I'd still rather have this any day of the week, but I mean, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Infinite minigun versus anything. One's always going to be better. It's this. The only thing that the minigun can't do is put down IVs for good, which is too bad. But I'm not losing sleep over it. I can just spam them with bullets until they sit back down. It's not too bad. And I think we're already there, aren't we? Yeah, I don't have these solutions memorized, so I'm going to pull them up because... Oh wait, no, I have them written down right here. I don't need to pull them up. Written down, yes. Written down physically. I'm still really proud about that. You might notice if you're watching yesterday, I bring that up a lot. It's because I think it's cool that I'm playing a game that lets me do that. Or, I don't know, this game is conducive to writing notes.
What the?
I just haven't played a game like that in years, I think. Usually I just make a spreadsheet. Like for like Warframe, for example, I just make spreadsheets. Okay. 2 lines, Tetris, and then... What the hell is this supposed to be? This again? Okay, yeah, sweet. And then this is really faded because the ink was running out, but it should be this one, and then the skinny line, and then maybe it's supposed to be the big dot and the little dot, and then I don't know what this is. Maybe the thick line? Nice, okay. Well, my notes were messy, and I was still able to figure out what they said, so that's good. Give me, please.
Dispensing.
Yes, you are. I know you are. So we're gonna go make a little herbicide. I can't remember what the word was yesterday, but yeah, the word is herbicide. No ivies in the way is always nice. Why aren't you in uniform? Why aren't you in uniform? That's the best I can do. The hat doesn't fit over my head when I have the headphones on. I'm sorry. So I'm young gravy right now. Is that better? I don't think the TikTok stream is working still. I thought I fixed it. What do you think? Is it even showing that I'm live on TikTok? Is it red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green? Let's try that. Let's see if that works. Red, green, blue,
Engage.
red,
Adjust
green,
amount of solution to match cartridge
blue,
capacity.
red, green, blue, red, green. I'm a genius. Don't talk to my mans like that. Look, I'm showing as much chest as I can. I don't know how much is allowed on Twitch. This isn't a hot tub stream. I guess it could be. Oh, the TikTok stream is working. Oh, thank God. I don't know if I'm supposed to say hi to people who aren't talking in chat, but hi. Thank you for... I finally got it working. That's awesome. The sunglasses are part of the uniform. I can kind of see. The lab is well lit. I'll wear the sunglasses for a bit. I couldn't see in the sewers, so I had to take the sunglasses off. And like I said, the hat don't fit, so... maybe I'll put it on when we get the flatty, just to show the full fit. But that's why I was like, I'm young gravy for Halloween. Like I've got the hair for it, like kind of. I mean, obviously his hair is majestic as shit, but it's fine. My hair's not bad, so it could be healthier. I think it's not fried or anything, but ooh, fun speedrun tactic that I learned while I was learning this game. Wait. What's in here? I don't remember. The liquor doesn't show up until I turn on the power in here. So, there's these zombies piled up right here. They're actually alive. So what you can do is, if you get the right angle, you can toss a grenade right in the middle of them. I think it's like right here-ish. Nah. Okay, this guy's never died when I try this trick, but even the guide that showed me that trick, that zombie lives. But you can at least kill those two with one nade, which is just cool. I don't know. I think that's neat. I really am gonna wear the glasses, don't worry. I don't know if that guy's alive, but he's not anymore, for sure. A green herb. Okie dokie. Yoink. So we need to go up the stairs to get to the brother. That sucks. Here. Oh, there's another one. We're gonna need a flashbang, please. So that one's actually not alerted, but I'm pretty sure I can do something really funny here. Catch, bitch. You're dead, and you're not. But I have a shield go left, so die. Give me my knife back, motherfucker. Oh, this game is so fucked. Sorry. Those liquors are so fucked, is what I meant to say. The game is fine. So is Leon. He's goated with the sauce. And I don't think those liquors respawn either, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. So I'm glad I decided to do that. I completely forgot he shows up there. I think it's the B run, where he only shows up after you turn on the power. But like I said, we don't really need to worry about that anyways. I gotta remember I have a minigun. Where's that body that drops? Is it up here? I thought there was an ivy on the stairs. Oh. Hi! That's what happened last time that guy fell. Lands in front of me with his face open. I'm just like, well, let me go ahead and close that for you. Isn't there somebody in here? There you are. A researcher! I was gonna... Well, I don't know. Now I feel bad. Women in STEM. Take that. And... Okay. I never opened this. Like, our last run-through when I did Leon B, I didn't open this door. I don't know why. Because it's quicker. Wait. The modulator... Nah. It's not quicker. I need to go back that way anyways. That's why I didn't open this door. Because I don't have to go this way. Bing bong, bing 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 bong, ba da ba ding dong, ding da ding dong. Lara Bencroft. We're not playing Tomb Raider next, so any guesses as to what the next game is? Marina, I think I told you. I'm not sure. I might have been like listing the games off, and you were like, okay. We'll see. I'm just glad the TikTok stream is functional because it didn't work at all yesterday. I'm still not really getting pushed. I've only gotten 1 view so far, so that's weird for TikTok, but it's fine. Murph. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so it's the A playthroughs where this thing is weird. Still not hard. It's just weird. So yeah, on a B playthrough, I would turn it on first, yeah? I'm probably just tripping, if I'm honest. I'm probably just remembering wrong. At least we don't have to worry about the liquors now. And like I said, it's well lit enough in here that I can actually wear the sunglasses, which is great. She's alive. No, she's
Welcome
not.
back, Dr. Lee. You have 5
Do you think... Oh, no, yeah, they are. I was gonna be like, do you think the zombies are gendered because they're kind of just creatures? You know what I mean? It's just like a body being piloted. But it's a lore fact in this game that the people are still trapped inside the zombie. Seth, I know you're like, I know, you said this yesterday. I just think it's crazy. It's just fun to talk about. It's like, you said it was like trapped zombie syndrome or something. But yeah, in Resident Evil, at least in terms of the G virus, these people are still in there. They're trapped in their own bodies, which is just horrible. Locked-in syndrome, that's what you called it. Locked-in syndrome. Because it's a real thing, yeah? Like IRL, you can totally have locked-in syndrome, but it's basically just, you know, being in a coma, but you can't tell anybody that you're conscious. Which is horrifying. So, you know, if I'm ever in a coma, just assume I'm conscious. If I can't wiggle any toes, don't ask me to wiggle my toes. Yeah? Thank you. I don't know. Who do you think would pull the plug on me faster? Seth or Marina? You guys can fight that out in the chat. Well, no, Marina's at work. I don't think she can do anything. She's probably just going to leave the stream open for me, which, shout out to wife. Thank you very much. But that's what I would do. So if I go back up that ladder, we're going to get jumped by ivies and probably touched in inappropriate ways. So I'm going to go this way. Back to probably the nap room, because I want that inventory upgrade. Again, do I need it? No. But, I mean, I'm kind of... This is like a farewell playthrough, you know what I mean? Like, I'm probably not going to return to this game until I do the PS5 version. This isn't even the North America version. This is... I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese version of the game. I'd find a way to bring you back using my genius intellect. Mwahaha, you wouldn't mind being a bit of a Frankenstein's monster, right? As long as you call me a Frankenstein instead of a Frankenstein, I'll take it, right? Because I think Frankenstein sounds funnier. I don't even know if that's the proper pronunciation, it's just fun to say it that way. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. It could probably be kind of fun. Like, I don't know if you've seen Creature Commandos. Highly recommend it. James Gunn is a fucking genius. But, there's Frankenstein's Bride. Frankenstein's Bride is in the that show, and so is Frankenstein. And well, they call him Frank, I think. But it's, I don't know, dude. It's hilarious. The way that he works and the stupid shit he says. Functionally speaking, he's an incel. And he's such an incel that, well, Because the Dr. Frankenstein. I need to stop saying it that way. Somebody's gonna be in chat like, it's not Frankenstein. I don't care. It sounds funny. But what was it? What was I even saying? Oh yeah. So in Creature Commandos, the doctor creates a bride for the monster, which I think is, I mean, you've heard that story before, Frankenstein's bride. But she's actually in the show, and he's just like an incel trying to like get with her. It feels like, what's that streamer? But there's a bunch of them. But the hot tub one, the one who's like known for it, it would be like one of her fans or mods trying to get with her. That's how it hits. It hits like Frankenstein is some Twitch stream hot tub streaming girl mod, and he's trying to date her, and like it's just really funny. I don't know. I love it a lot. Great show. I can't wait for season 2. James Gunn seems to turn everything he touches to gold, but I don't want to say that with too much confidence, because who knows. I heard some people saying that Superman, well, actually, no, some people, just my parents, don't like Superman, the new one. They were like, it's boring. I think they said they fell asleep. But before my parents said they went to go see it, I have heard absolutely nothing but good things about that movie. So I'm curious to see what's wrong with it, because I trust their opinion, but at the same time, it's like, maybe it just wasn't for them. But conversely, my parents are getting older, and I remember when my grandparents went to go see Guardians of the Galaxy, they didn't get it. They thought it was dumb, they thought it was boring, they didn't think it was funny or fun or anything like that. They just didn't like it. And then, like, someone from our generation, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy is a movie that, even if you're not a Marvel fan, that is a very enjoyable film. You don't need to know anything about Marvel. You can watch these misfits screw things up in the galaxy. It has no bearing. It has some bearing on the overarching story of the MCU, but you don't have to care. So people love that because GOG is approachable. It's self-contained. It's a good story. It tugs the heartstrings a little bit here and there. You know what I'm saying? My grandparents didn't get it, so I wonder if my parents didn't get Superman partially because they're aging, which is sad to think about. I ain't even talking shit. I'm just sad. I don't see any point in really spending a whole lot of time on these IVs, by the way, because they're just going to reanimate no matter what I do. My parents didn't like it because the way Lex was using like fighting commands was too close to a video game. He's a fucking dork. That's the that's the whole point of Lex. It's not that he's some brilliantly genius guy. It's that he's a smart guy who sees himself as such a genius that he's the savior of humanity. Like, the whole point of Lex is his ego. His ego is his superpower. Lex is nowhere near the smartest person in the DC universe. Not usually. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, but in most stories that Lex is in, the emphasis, like I said, is on the power of his ego, not the power of his intellect. So, yeah, dude would use video game commands to tell his robots what to do. I don't know. No hate to your parents, though. I understand your mom's a nice lady. I don't really know much about your dad, besides the fact that I think he plays Golf Simulator, which, respect. Oh, X is gonna show up. Yeah, usually he's like Batman without, the big dick. He's like small dick Batman, so I think that's a fair description of Lex Luthor. Are these guys already reanimated? Because that would be some bullshit. He's getting up, and he's gonna be up, so I need you to sit back down. I can stun X, but I don't think I need to. He is right behind me, but I'm kind of beyond fearing him. So we're gonna go get the final virus. We're gonna go get the virus sample. I am going to, yes, fight G3, and then we have Super Tyrant, and then that's game over. GG. We got the platinum. Damien, I hope you're here. Seth, I'm glad you're here. But I know yesterday Damien was like, "Nice, let's get the plat." You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But I think he popped in at the start. Maybe he didn't like my outfit. I don't know. Who can say? Man's got obligations. Let me check one thing before we actually proceed, which is, where did the button go, brother? 2 views on TikTok again. Weird, but it is what it is. Okay. We don't need anything in this room. Oh, yes we do. We need to turn on the electricity. OSR? Yep. Or OSS. I am wearing sunglasses. Would it be dumb to try and make everything walkable? I was thinking of keeping this as purely looks, but going up the towers could be lit. Absolutely. I think the more player agency and exploration you can give, the better. I think I showed you when I was making my game, one of the first things that I built after making the character and the collisions and like environmental variables and whatever. One of the first things I did was make a sort of light parkour system so that you can mount over walls or climb up things that are about shoulder height. I tried to use some logic there, but it's a video game, right? So a light, not like Assassin's Creed, but a light parkour system would be smart too. So I can hop over a fence or stand on top of a building or something, and you know, you could have the enemy AI switch to ranged or whatever. But yes, walkable as a minimum, absolutely. I vote yes on walkable. Going up the towers would be really cool, especially if like maybe sometime far into development there's more PvE, so maybe there's like town sieges or something, Blood Moon type stuff. I think that'd be really cool. You give me a cool idea, I'm gonna throw some more back at you. That's just how I am, I think. Or at least I think they're cool ideas. You can sit with them however you please. Okay, 2 shields should be enough for the G3 fight. I don't need much because 1, he's not that much of a threat, normally speaking. But 2, I have an unlimited minigun, as we can all see. So I'm still gonna save here just because I'm not getting S+. I'm probably not even getting S rank because I just dragged ass so much into the police station. I've just been killing everything because it feels good to be able to do that. So, like, around this time in my Clara rank, I was already clearing the run. I was already done 11 minutes ago. I'm still flaunting that because I'm proud of it. I learned how to speedrun this game, and it was fun. I didn't know speedrunning would be so fun. Platform lifts, zip lines, trolleys of sorts, fall tunnels, and like haystacks. Okay. I don't know. Are you just talking about different types of player mobility? Because that all sounds great. I was just talking about being able to like climb over waist-high obstacles. I'm stupid. How did I do that? Could have positioned a little better there. You're not getting a second swipe here, brother. Interactable mobility. Okay, gotcha. So contextual mobility. Rather than, like I said, climbing waist-high walls. Why are you behaving in a strange manner, G? Let's... whoa. Skipping animations, I see. Alright. That's dope. I like that you're doing that. I just... We're gonna go for the throw. He's already almost dead, though. If I stop being stupid, I can actually clear this. Not get hit by him throwing that at me. He should go transition to his final phase and rip that thing off the wall. He didn't get to in standard, but like obviously. There it goes. Ripping the thing down, and slam that. We're not gonna get hit by it. There's a first aid in this room that I'm gonna use when he dies. So, yeah, there's that. There's G3. It went about as you'd expect. I have an unlimited minigun, so what the hell is he gonna do besides swipe at me? The fact that I did take 2 hits was a little bit embarrassing, but I never said I was good at the game. I was just good enough to speedrun it as Claire, with lots of guidance. Mag rounds. I wanted, yeah, the flashbang, and then there's a grenade in here as well. I want that. I think it's this, isn't it? No, that's the flamer fuel. Yeah. So the granatua is over here. Yeah. Again, I don't really need a grenade for Tyrant, but since I need to make space after I've shot him a lot so that Ava can throw down... Ava? Her name's Ava, yeah? Shit. Yeah, so Ava can throw down the rocket launcher. So that's the only thing, is we're going to be basically... I'm looking ahead to the future. I've got the shield heal still. I have a few more in the box. I basically just have to escape. And then Ava's going to save us. So when I'm fighting Super Tyrant, he'll be kind of stomping around, being an asshole, because that's just what he does. I don't think he has a grab. I'll bring 3 shields because I play like a dumbass. But I'm just going to shoot his head. I'm going to shoot his face for, I don't know, a good 2 minutes. And then I have to just let him recover. And then I'll get the rocket tossed down, shoot it, and we're done. But I still have to run back through this last little bit. So we'll ride the elevator down. There's a last bit. We get to the tram. It's more like a platform, actually. But it's like one of those platforms that rolls on like a track. I've seen them in games. I've never actually seen them in real life. It's like a lift, like a vehicle lift or something. I don't know what you'd call it otherwise. Alright. It's dark down here. I'm going to take the glasses off now. I'm sorry I'm not in uniform. But maybe for the next game I'll get back into uniform. I was going to put the next game up to a vote. But I think everybody at the Discord has a different sleep schedule. So I didn't think I'd get enough votes for it to even really matter much yet. So I'll wait until there's more people to vote to actually do a vote. And then I'll point back down again to the suggestion box below stream on Twitch. If you want me to play a game, put it in there. I will play the game. It really doesn't matter what it is. I'm practicing Crypt of the Necrodancer right now. Well, not right this second, obviously, but I've been practicing Crypt of the Necrodancer on PC. So, like, you know, I mean literally any game. I obviously prefer it's on PlayStation, but you know, whatever you want me to plat, or if you want to play something on PC, I'll consider that too. But I take and consider all recommendations. We do not have to rush because I already got the trophy for finishing this in 7 on time. It's like 5 minutes left or something timer. Not an issue. It's nice to not have issues that you used to have. Yeah. Yeah, we're still ready. We're still good. We should get X right here in the door. I think your boy busts through. And you're supposed to kind of kite him around this little area, but I should still be able to shoot him. Oh, you don't bust through the door. How about I bust your skull? Here, hold this. Yep, that's for you. Thanks, Chief. See you in about a minute. So that suit he's wearing contains his power. It stops him from mutating adequately. So during this cutscene here, the suit gets breached. And he starts mutating and fucks off. I'm pretty sure that's how it happens. It's something along those lines. So when I fight him here, he's actually mutating past what he's really meant to. You'll see. He's still not like a super fuck you glob of flesh like Birkin turns into, but he's pretty close to getting there. So here's what we do. We just kind of shoot him a lot. And that's true for all bosses in games, you know? Just hit him a lot. He's gonna eat lots of bullets. He thinks they're fucking delicious. When the rocks fall, I think is my cue to... So there's rock number 1. I need rock number 2. And then there's a third, bigger rock. And I don't know what side of the lift it drops on, but I think it's where I'm standing, so... Go ahead and move this way. So, we just need that rock to fall. So there's the second rock. It's a huge rock. You'll see what I'm talking about. It'll take up just about half of it. I'm pretty sure when that drops, yeah, there. So that rock, I'm gonna toss a nade. Oh, he didn't get stunned, but I also didn't get hit. And he's not low enough, so let's just, we don't need these grenades anymore, so I might as well just throw them at him. Yeah, give me another grenade. We just need the rocket to fall. There we go. I was almost right. Nice jump attack, dummy. I play Souls-likes. Should take 2. Should take 3. Okay, I was gonna say. That's gonna be platty. We'll just finish the run through here at the end. I can't believe this clip is gonna have me wearing my Young Gravy outfit. It is what it is. It's nice that they give you a couple zombies to blow up there at the end. That's really sweet of them. All right. Oh my god. I'm not gonna sit here and watch the credits. Thank you to all these people that made the game, though. I had a lot of fun with it. You guys did a good job. I say that like any of them are gonna be watching this stream or footage at any point. But hey, just in case, it's true. This game was very well made. I highly recommend you play this one. It's getting me into Resident Evil fully. I haven't played Resident Evil like at all, really, since RE4, like on the GameCube, so. Yep, we get the cutscene teasing the true ending. Yeah, some tentacles. It's good stuff. Trophy, and then guess what? Go ahead. Oh yeah. And it's not just a platinum. It's a 100%. I did the DLC and everything, so... A game I never thought I would finish. Like, ever. I never thought I would get to this game. I never thought I would actually do it. I didn't know if I could. And I tore this game a new one. I ripped ass in this game. So, I want to see if... I just want to look and see what I unlocked real quick, and then... We'll carry on to the game I decided on, and I don't think you'll be super surprised, like at all, what I chose. It just made the most sense. And by saying that, I think, Seth, you already know what I'm talking about, but I'll go over the trophy list, like my trophy list fully, just to be like clear, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I forgot she got infected. That sucks. Bada bing, bada boom. She was actually wearing the classic jacket when I played through on Claire A because I had the alternative costume on. Because somebody in chat was like, "Why aren't you wearing the alternative costume?" And I was like, "Okay, you could have said that a little friendlier, but you know, I'll put the alternative costume on." And they said, "Thanks," or "You better," or something like that. Brian Irons is a piece of shit. He gets tentacles down his throat though. Rip Ben. Yeah, Willie B. That's why I call him Willie B. His name is William Birkin, okay? I had to clarify that last stream. Robert and Emma, yeah, he shoots her. Catherine Warren, R.I.P. Catherine. She was going to get inappropriately touched by Brian Irons there. Nasty ass dude. Alright. Yep. I'm just about done with this. See everything. G Young. Okay, I thought they were called G Babies. I guess G Young makes a lot more sense than G Babies. Ivy Bastards. Giant roaches. Yep. Alligator. I was wrong. It's not a crocodile. It's an alligator. Duh. This is in America. Crocs are down south. Yep, looking good. His face disappears completely. Like, I don't think there's anywhere you can still see it. See, he's morphed there. He's Mighty Morphin. Face is gone here. He's got these... the dope-ass, like, back arms. And then G4 is just a glob of whatever. And then G5 is, like, a mass. I don't know. Cool as a design, but, like, I don't know. If I was Dude, I'd be pretty disappointed that that's what I turned into. Bunch of weapons. Anything else that's cool? Anything else that's, like, neat? Samurai Edge, I think that's the, like, OG. Okay. That about does it. We've got concept art as well, but who really wants to sit around and look at me looking at concept art? It is time for the holiest part of the trophy hunt. 40 hours to complete. So the guide was like 30, but I did some idle time. Some of that is playing for fun. So, you know, you could probably beat it in about 30, 35. That's what I would max out my estimate at. 30, 35 hours to complete this one. But, hey, we got a trophy, we got a platy. So, we're going to be on to the next game. I'm going to have to update my streams to actually reflect what game I'm playing. And you can probably see it in this list. It's not Borderlands 3. That's for me. It's not Harry Potter. Borderlands 4 is on a hold right now. I like the game a lot. It's just a huge time investment, and I've only got 2 trophies. It does not hand them out lightly, like at all. So, I want to finish the story with my wife before I actually do this platinum. So, And that's not even her being like, you can't play it without me. It's me being like, I don't really want to play it without you. So, you know, time has to line up for that. But this will be soon enough. But I just don't know if I'm going to stream it. I might. I did a little bit. I streamed it when I started it. PS3 games on the way when I figure out how to bypass HTTP. We've got Stellar Blade here, loaded up, ready to go. We've got God of War 3, which will probably be done November, late November or December, because this is the next game. So originally, I was not going to add another new game to my list because it'll lower my completion percentage, and I've got some PS3 games to work on, as you can see here, which with these, I'm just going to have to do as much single-player stuff as I can, and then just wait until I can find somebody to do the multiplayer. Dengeki Bunko, one online match, and that's done. Annoying. But this UMVC3 is like a 70-hour investment with a dedicated partner. It's a lot. So this one's a less likely. Like I know I can finish everything else, even the missions, but the multiplayer is going to be the hardest part for this one. But I think it still has an active community. I'm not sure. Dead Rising 2, impossible. I have to do everything, and then there's co-op and multiplayer, so that's going to take a long time. So like I said, I'm going to get these up as high as I can. Yakuza Like a Dragon, great game. Stellar Blade, I need to get back into that one as well. I might just run through it on easy to get the platinum. I was playing on normal, I think. And then we have Birth by Sleep in the oven as well. And then a bunch of 100%. But that ends right here. I've got like 9 trophies to get here. And then we're going to be doing the Surge this year as well. So I got back into the Surge in February. I started my Alphabet Challenge. And I just haven't gotten back into it, but it's still installed. So the Surge will be played. We're going to be getting into the Surge. But right now we're going to start Arkham Asylum. I've been wanting to play this game again. I played it as a kid, like a long, long time ago. And as I start this, I'm actually going to look up. I don't think this game has any missable trophies, but I'm still going to Google it real quick. I haven't played this in over 10 years. Over 10 years, easily. So... let's see. We got Riddler puzzles and stuff. I'll try to do most of this stuff, like, you know, with the brain. So we do. We have 2 missables. Okay. Once you save the guards and henchmen, you have to get rid of the gas. So there's a room filled with gas, and I gotta save some dudes. Rescue the guards and henchmen from the Joker toxin. So it's 2 guards and 1 henchman. Okay, and then the other trophy I gotta look out for is called Party Pooper. KO all the henchmen celebrating your arrival at the party. Okay, so got it. All right. Not much to worry about, actually, because it looks like everything else you can kind of go back for, or do as you go. So, is there difficulty trophies? Because I might just, I'll probably start on normal. Actually, I'll do a normal playthrough, even if there is difficulty trophies. Doesn't look like there are. Cool. We'll still play on normal and not easy, because of pride. Play on hard? Well, the thing is, I don't remember how to play the game, so I don't even know what the buttons are. Why would I play on hard? I'm not a coward. I'll change it later, maybe, but for now, I'm like, I don't even know how to play. You're so mean. Let me learn how to play the game first. I don't even think I knew what I was doing when I played this as a kid. I never beat it, that's for sure. I know how it ends, of course, but... Oh, almost time for more coffee. Ooh, I need to update what game I'm playing.
Stand back, fool, I've got a bomb! Huh? All right.
No, Joker. You are the bomb. I almost beat it. I almost got the game updated before. Oh wait, we're good.
Hey, Sharpie. Love what you've done with the place.
That's Warden Shop to you. Holes!
Yo, Frankie! How's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Really? I don't mind.
He's so funny. He's just a funny guy, you know?
Not so tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Get that filthy degenerate out of here.
Warden, something's not right. I'm going with him.
Something's not right.
Is Commissioner Gordon here yet?
Yes, sir. He's waiting for you down at patient handover.
It doesn't quite run like doo-doo, but this ain't 60 FPS, Chief. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Captains. Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good side? Ah, but heck, they're all good, aren't they?
You're a funny guy, huh?
Look at all this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here?
Oral farming. Isn't this Mark Hamill? Mark Hamill plays him in this game, or?
Oh, it's always nice to return to my
Inform Dr. Young, her patient is here.
Yes,
Will Smith worked on this as lead environment artist. What? Luke himself. I thought so. It's one of his greatest performances, isn't it? Oh. Looking good.
You know what?
He played him in one of the animated series as well.
Cavity search. Much more personal.
Guy's talented. I guess that goes without saying, but you know. Internal server error? Yes, thank you. I appreciate that.
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bat?
YouTube up so I can see it a little
tell
better.
tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, bat snacks.
Yes, I have bat snacks. This looks like a man who would have bat snacks. He's built like he eats 24/7.
There'll be time enough for you later, Cash. Speaking of time, tick tock. Is that a crocodile I hear?
Why do they just ignore what he's saying? I mean,
Pencil me in for tomorrow at 4.
I bet you he's just telling you what he's doing. Like the blood on his suit. That's a good detail.
Ooh, it's my favorite show. I'm Warden Idiot. You'll never escape.
Oh, I didn't update the title of the stream. Whoops. Hold on, let me update that really quick. It's a shame I couldn't finish Resi 2 earlier in the month, but getting the platinum on the day of Halloween is kind of cool. Okay. I updated the title, so now it reflects what I'm actually doing.
Shut up! Go, catch you soon, boss! Shut it!
I'm telling you, the state of the wiring in these federal facilities is, well, it's shocking. My boys over there could have been hurt in that unfortunate fire.
Oh my god.
Just gotta check your prisoner, Officer Bowles.
Oh my god, it's him!
Whatever, just be quick.
Only following procedure.
Voice actors, everything, dude.
Patient seems to be in
Absolutely
satisfactory
everything.
condition. Looks like he suffered minor lacerations, probably in the last 2 hours. There seems to be...
Need to take my temperature? I'd be happy to drop my pants.
Oh my god!
It's all yours. Get him out of here.
He's good. Get the door open.
Bro's got plans. Look at his jaw, though. He's been mewing since the day he was born. That is an insane jawline. Somebody's been doing some neck training.
You heard the lady. We got another psycho on the way.
Can you smell the excitement in the air? No? Must have been one of the guards then. Croc, old boy! Is that you?
Yep, looks like Croc. Oh god, brother. I've signed myself up for hell, by the way. The challenges at the end of this game are notorious. So I look forward to it, but it's going to be interesting. Good DLC. Nope. One of the most monstrous crocs I've ever seen.
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down.
Get that animal under control!
Literally all he did was talk.
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman.
All he did was talk shit. Like, he's allowed to do that, brother. Or maybe he's not.
I really need to get me some new shoes.
Move up.
Oh yeah, he's thinking of Croc skin shoes. That's a good point. His current ones don't look too bad though. It's a nice color. It kind of works for him. I like the pinstripe too. The yellow undershirt done off. That's what I would go for. And look at those cuffs.
Sweet! Great night for
Well,
a
he's wearing
party.
gloves. Yeah, so
Not where you're
fair.
going.
Actually, valid. Valid fashion.
Night is young, Bats. I still have a trick or two up my sleeve. I mean,
Trick or
don't you
treat.
think it's a little bit funny how a fire at Blackgate caused hundreds of my crew to be moved here?
I thought I told you to stay quiet.
Turn game volume up just a little bit.
Frankie, you really
So if it
should
seems
learn
louder,
to keep that fat mouth
because I
of
made
yours
it louder.
shut. It'll get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much.
Big stutter?
Hundreds dying
Okay.
in
It's probably
Penguin's
'cause I
Ear.
changed some
All
settings.
their meaningless lives brought to a
sorry.
horrifying conclusion. All thanks to you and a book of matches. Was that the answer you wanted?
I'll check it since we're listening to dialogue right now. Interesting. Yeah, it's a good vibe. I like the
What's he
difference.
doing?
The bigger
Stay
spike
where
with
you
the
are.
smaller
Get a flashlight. Get a light
slopes
on
coming
him.
in versus the main tower or the taller towers. I like that they look different.
What? Don't you trust me?
Our guest has arrived.
Oh, I wish I could play the whole series of games, man. I really do. Like I said, I might play Origins on PC, but
Killed 3 of my crew when you busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
yeah, Origins is unobtainable. 2 more stutters and a freeze? Oh shit,
Long
what's
night,
going
Jim.
on?
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor
Computer's not
hostage,
warm.
leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
I wonder if it's the game just not running well. Quality coming back.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
Maybe PC got sad for a second. Let me
anyone's
pull up
qualified,
Task
it's
Manager.
Listen, I appreciate the assistance, but he'll unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here. Gotta say, it's good to be back.
You okay?
He surrendered almost without a fight. I don't like it.
At least he's back where he belongs.
Get up! Now!
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
The joke's on you. Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this party started.
Ladies and maniacs, I apologize for interrupting your regular entertainment. Up until a few seconds ago, I was going to kill everyone in the room with a bunch of cartoons. But then, well, you know
You're gonna bleed.
I'm just warming you up, Bats. Fresh from Black Ink Correctional Facility, with a combined sentence of 752 years. Ding, 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 ding. It's round 2. Sorry, Matt. Gotta run. I got plenty to know.
The system's jammed. We're stuck in here. Joker's in full control of the security gates.
Mike's muted. So I'm gonna restart stream. I'm gonna run the Ethernet cable in here and see if we can get a more stable connection. Nothing else is using bandwidth. It's honestly it's just a stream. So unless maybe no, it's right here. Yeah, we don't have anything running right now. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm just gonna run that Ethernet cable and I'll be right back. Do.